Today, we're here to talk about ancestral healing. What is ancestral healing, and who really cares or needs ancestral healing? That's a thought I had never considered before I experienced ancestral healing. And it was in that experience that I was healed and my ancestors were healed. Now, of course, there's going to be the doctors who will say, how in the hell do you know you healed your ancestors? Because I feel healed. And my ancestors live and rest and continue in me. My name is Skywalker Payne, and I facilitate ancestral, racial, and spiritual healing through storytelling. And today I just want to share a little bit of what ancestral healing is. It's a process of first acknowledging and recognizing that you have ancestors, that you have inherited thoughts, ideas, feelings, ways of action, genetic code, ideas, so much from those who came before you, from those whose blood literally flows through your veins. Now, we think in the 21st century that we're only influenced by that which is around us. We think we're so in control and so in the know because of our technology. Or for some, it's their religion, or your degree, or your education, or your position. But really, those are just the icing on the cake. What truly controls who we are and how we act is that long, long lineage of people, men and women, whose blood flows through our veins, through the genes and the DNA code which we inherited from them. So ancestral lineage is no longer some pie in the sky, esoteric idea or something just primitive people practice. Ancestral healing is a reality because science has proven that we inherit from our bloodline. And we can pay for a few $100s and find out exactly the nature of our bloodline, how much Black or African blood we have, or Jamaican blood, or Hungarian blood, if you're looking for our European blood, or even Asian blood. And many of us will find we are a mixture of many peoples. And of course, if you believe in reincarnation, you may say, why should I care about my ancestral heritage? Because I've been born many ways and many times, and that is true. But at this time, in this life, you're here for a specific purpose. And it's in finding that purpose and healing anything we've inherited that's kept us from realizing our purpose, and healing our ancestors who were never able, for any number of reasons, to realize and manifest their purpose. So these are the reasons for ancestral healing. And it can be a process, and it is a process, and I'm still going through that process. But there was one ancestral healing in which I cried for almost 20 minutes straight during the healing. Because for the first time in my life of living as a Black woman in the United States of America, I felt at my heart's core what it was to be a slave, what it was to be forced to have sex with the man who owned me, my ancestors, because I'm light-skinned. There's no doubt that there was mixtures in my life. I know that there were some that were voluntary. I know that my grandfather his mother was white, and my grandmother's was definitely fair and never told me her lineage. So we all have these interflowing lineages of race and culture and country. And yet we can get stuck in this time by influences that we think are ours, but are they really? Traditionally, before Christianity, religions were built around ancestors, not ancestors who had taken care of people and nurtured them. And this is in all cultures around the world. And it was only until religions became institutionalized and entered into realms of politics and social control that people stopped honoring and listening and being in touch with their own ancestors. Because having that connection enables you to be even more in touch with your own innate wisdom, goodness, and power. We inherit so much from our ancestors, from those who suffered, from those who triumphed, from those who just lived. But it's so much easier just to watch a movie or hear somebody else's story than to look into our own story. But that's what ancestral healing challenges us to do, to look into finding out who we are, where we came from, and the work we need to do to help heal our lineage. Because as we heal our own lineages, we are healing the world. So stay tuned for more information on ancestral healing and why it's important. And if you'd like to participate in ancestral healing, the best way to do that is to become a patron of the Vibrant Velvet Voice community. Because when you become a patron for as little as $1 a month, you will have first access to new offerings, to the new upcoming Pay What You Want Ancestral Healing in May. So I look forward to hearing from you.